What is going on, guys? We are back for another DSP video, and today he wage quits DSP throwbacks. He tries to be professional and puts on a tie. We look at his Halloween marathon and much more. And we start off today. 2 cats, 1 roach. DSP has a video up for 12 days and gets 96 views. Calling it now, DSP throwback gets rebranded or discontinued by the end of the year. Thanks for free editing mods. Glad you got paid in React submissions. Oh, wait. Yes, and this is what happened. DSP now says he's getting rid of the retro reacts. They're not paying the bills anymore. They're not getting the views they used to get. So he's done with it. He has wage quit DSP versus the internet. And now DSP throwbacks. And he has talked around this time of doing a political show. And his whole idea is that if he does it on Kick, it doesn't affect his YouTube channel or audience. But there's one problem with this in Phil's logic, because he says he's going to take political clips from his Kick show and put them on a brand new channel on YouTube. So let me get this straight. You're doing your political show on Kick, so it doesn't affect your YouTube or your audience, but then you're going to take clips of that show and put them on YouTube. Big brain burnout right there. And I guarantee if he absolutely hates this channel by the end of the year, this will become DS politics. Then it looks like there's problems in the casino house. As we have this video here, did you see this clip where Andy leaves to do drugs and PPP gets extremely upset?
And spew her bullshit the entire time. Okay? But there comes a hero. There comes a champion. Are you fucking kidding me? He didn't pull it up on screen.
I just thought of something really funny too. Why are you ringing the bell? What happened? What happened?
You didn't put it on screen.
What?
So I'm describing something that they can't see for like 2 straight minutes.
Well, ring
before
the bell.
I realized this.
Well, are you ringing it for yourself? Because I said I have to pee.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
I thought the preview would at least be up on screen.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm like, what happened?
Whatever, fuck. Alright, anyway.
Then we see one of Phil's viewers show off that he bought the level 1 podcast mug. And he put, "Hi guys, do yourself a favor and don't comment on this. Come back in a few days and see how many salty tears people have managed to fill this with instead." And then people went to his channel and noticed, guess what? He's a failed streamer, just like a lot of Phil's fans. And that's one thing that they go to Phil for. They see him as a success, even though he's not. So they live through Phil. They think, oh cool, if we get Phil up there, we can live through him as well. And we see some of his streams. 18 views, 37 views 2 weeks ago. 42 views 3 weeks ago. 45 views 3 weeks ago. 39 views 3 weeks ago. 26 views 3 weeks ago. Then Phil put this poll up. Should DSP play Dragon Age? And look at that, 49% no. 51% yes. Oh my god, that is going to be hilarious. It's going to be like Dragon's Dogma all over again, where he wage quits that. Then we have this from That Being Said. YouTube just introduced a first-party bagging system. Surely Philip won't abuse it, right? Right? Then we see a photo of the new YouTube system. Make Super Chat more fun with a goal. Set a goal to engage your audience in a new way. Once you reach your goal, celebrate with your community. Pick a goal and we see 10 super chats. Choose the super chat colors that count, so you can make it that only like $5 counts towards it. Teal and higher. Set a timer, 30 minutes. And share how you'll celebrate. I'll host a Q&A session. Q&A. Wasting time with Q&A. Then ladies and gentlemen, they are back. The Detractors. And Lord Diaz put this out. Now guys, the Detractors are in action Saturday, November 9th for a huge 10-year anniversary event in Hollywood. As far as we're concerned, everyone on the roster is an OP worthy of a manual lead-in ban.
The following announcement has been paid for by the Detractors.
You were right. Now, guys, you already know who it is. It is Argentina's favorite son, Lord Diaz.
And your urban style ass kicker, Mark Brutal. And actually, Lord, FYI, we received a very generous opportunity to beat up on a couple of mouth jewelers at this up-and-coming 10-year anniversary of Hollywood. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a triple threat tag team match. It's gonna feature the Hustlers and this other tag team I never really heard of, but apparently they're sexy and blessed. Damn. I also just realized it'll be the first time that the Detractors wrestled at Hollywood.
And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, it's about time that the tag team division experiences a renaissance.
But right now, we figured it's time to start making a lot of these stupid idiots rage quit. Because we're coming for the gold. And two things for certain is going to happen. One is that we're going to get the gold, and you're going to like it.
That being said, test us, bitch.
So DSP did not do a first stream or pre-stream on Wednesday because of personal issues. My thought on that, he just got another appliance, that's it. Remember, when his dishwasher broke down, he had it replaced. When his washer got installed, it was all personal reasons. However, he came back for the late night stream, and guess what guys? He was toxic as ever, but who is he toxic towards? His pay pigs.
For tonight, it looks like Sleepy did 2 more super chats bitching again, like just being a real bitch. I don't know. He's real nasty, negative tonight. I don't know why. Listen, I'm coming on a very busy day. I'm coming on in positive spirits to do a nice stream for you guys. The last thing I need is people bitching at me. And right now we got Void bitching that I'm not playing Black Ops with the community, even though I said I would eventually look to do things like set up with the community. I'm not ready to do that yet. He's complaining. Like, how about this? All right, for tonight, for one night, what I'd like you to do, take all of your selfish complaints, shove them up your ass. All right? Because I'm here to have fun and play Black Ops 6 tonight. The last thing I want to do when I come on my stream for the very first time is to see people being, like, negative. Like, just shut up. No one wants to hear your whining and your negativity. We're all here to have a good time here tonight. So I'm not even going to address the nonsense. You know? It is so ridiculous. What is wrong with these people? I don't understand it. You know? What are you so negative about? Right? Life is good. Listen to me, all right? I want you to understand something. Life is good. There's a lot in life going on to be happy and positive about. The problem is that there's just a lot of people out there that they like to just focus on the negative, right? All they want to do is focus on negative shit, what they can't have, what they don't have, the bad things going on around them. Dude, there's a lot of good things going on planet Earth right now. Nice, positive things all around you, but you have to see them. Instead of focusing on the million things you can't have, like, oh, I can't play in a lobby with Phil yet in Call of Duty. Well, the game hasn't even been out for a week yet. As you know, I'm trying to get through the various different modes and enjoy the game. I will probably get around to doing lobbies and stuff, so why are you freaking out, right? And then the first super chat of the night is someone bitching that I'm talking too much. I didn't even have an earlier stream, so my audience wants to talk with me. What's wrong with that? How about just stop it with the complaints? Stop being so fucking annoyed at everything around you. Because let me tell you something, it's a really bad way to go through life. I know, because I used to be there, right? I actually used to be someone like that, where I used to be negative about everything around me. I always thought the glass, I would look at this seltzer and I would say, man, this seltzer is only 3/4 full. Right? Is the glass, or what is it? Is the glass, what's the saying? Is the glass half empty or half full? You need to look at it and say, it's 3/4 full, not it's 1/4 empty. That's the proper saying. Sorry, I botched it the first time. That's the proper saying. Now I see is, wow, look at all the seltzer in this bottle. That's how I look at life now. Wow, that's amazing. Instead of, oh, there's 1/4 I already drank. That's I'm so upset about that. Like, I don't even get it. I really don't. Things are good. Enjoy life. Stop being the stick in the mud. Anyway, so let's do shout outs here. So Sleepy did a whole bunch of super chats, complaining, and then he does a super chat and says, I wasn't complaining. Yes, you were. Thanks a lot. Okay, and also, DCJR. No, hold on, I skipped one. Pro Playa did a super chat saying, you cried broke but spent 100K on WWE champions. Actually, I probably spent more than that. I probably spent about maybe 200, 300, maybe 500K, maybe $1 million. And you know what? I'll spend more too, because I can. Thanks for the super chat. And then DCJRSRT10 did a $2 super chat and said, found your channel last year. I love your stuff. Thank you. Wow. Wait a minute. Hold up. Stop the presses. Stop the presses, everyone. Someone just said something positive. What's going on? Did I jump into the multiverse? Did I jump into another dimension? Someone said something positive. I can't believe. Thank you. DCJRSRT10. Thank you for saying something very nice. Let's get you on the leaderboard for that, because I appreciate that so much. I can't believe it. Someone found my content and likes it and is enjoying life. Holy moly. Imagine that.
And then right after this, Voice started clapping back at Phil, saying, I'm not gifting you any more subs. I see how you treat your community. Then DSP said, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. And then Void left. And then Iron Chef Sakai stuck up for Void, and he said, no need for the name calling. Then Phil went toxic towards Iron Chef Sakai. Then we have this clip from Trigger Point. DSP fan says he shouldn't do politics because he's associated with Kino Casino, who are white nationalists. Instead of dispelling this claim, he kinda agrees with said chatter and throws KC under the bus. What a cool friend.
Shalador says, if I ever do DS politics, I don't think it'll be good because I've been, doing content with other people. Listen, I said this outright, did I not? When I'm doing crossover events, when I'm doing collabs, the representations of anything said or done in those collabs are basically representative of the individual. Just because I've done a collab with someone doesn't mean that my thoughts, my beliefs are the same as theirs. That's incredibly simpleton thinking, right? That's really dumb. So no, I wouldn't. Let's say if I eventually were to do some kind of DS politics content, which I'm not planning on doing anytime soon for the record, but let's say that eventually I got to it and I did do some, okay? No, I am not going to allow people to be like, oh, so you're totally in alignment with all the political stuff of these guys. No, I'm not. In fact, I don't even know what their political alignment is, nor do I care. The content we've done has nothing to do with politics, right? None. I'm sorry, but no, that's just such a bullshit argument that just because someone did a project or a collab or something with someone that now you are completely in alignment with them with everything. Wrong. That's complete horseshit and bullshit. So I'm not going to allow people to talk junk like that. That's just nonsensical. Okay? All right.
Then we get to Call of Duty. After dominating worst players, DSP gets upset and rage quits after he's matched with more skillful players.
What the hell, dude? What killed me? There's literally no one there. Huh? You see? There's no skill to what they're doing. They're sliding around in lag and getting away with insta-kills that don't even count. Why did that just work? Look at that. Are you kidding me? I'm half the fucking map away and she insta-kills me with a shotgun from that distance. Do you see what I mean? The skill-based matchmaking ruins the game. Now the game sucks. I'm dominating. I get into a match with a bad connection and now they just endlessly kill you. You can't even do anything about it. What is going on? This is terrible. I'm about to quit. I'm just about to quit. There's no point. Fuck this game. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing a bad match where they're in front of me and I fill them with bullets. They take no damage and then they insta-kill you from half a map away with a shotgun because it's shitty, skill-based matchmaking, terrible connection. I'm not wasting time on it.
Then we have this from Meowblock. It baffles me. He still doesn't understand how these games work.
That's bullshit. That was dead on aimed and fired, and the game gave them the sniper shot instead of my accurate shot to the head. Bullshit. That is bad netcode right there, my friends.
Now remember, he doesn't watch detractor content. But then, he goes and says this.
Done it! Objective complete! Money! Money! Yeah, yeah! We got money! Money! Yeah, yeah! We got a blueprint for the case cracker! Yeah, yeah! Wait, what did we get?
And people keep asking DSP, oh, you should do a boxing match. And he keeps saying, oh, that's for morons, that's for idiots. And then finds out Andy actually did a boxing match where he lost in like, what, 16 seconds? We got Good Chemicals. DSP Nightstream asked if he would ever box. He says streamer boxing is for morons who want clout. Gets reminded that Kino Casino Elf did a boxing event, which is Andy. Says that happened ages and ages ago, before he started making this kind of content. It happened 27 months ago, August 2022. Then people were asking about Black Mirror. And we have this from Plop. Black Mirror got too weird for Phil once he got to the episode where two guys built up sexual tension in real life while they were playing a fighting video game together. Wonder why that hit so close to him. And ladies and gentlemen, one of the dumbest things this year so far. Someone criticized DSP for wearing pajamas and looking homeless. So, DSP put a clip-on tie, showed off his comfy sweatpants, debunked, and felted. Now if you're wondering what kind of tie he put on, it's this joke tie. I like TJ. Oh nice, now he looks homeless, drunk, and retarded. I sure am seething. Then we have Franny. The 8-bit tie that DSP wore is from 2007. Ack. I knew I recognized it. Does he own any real ties? Or just 17-year-old novelty gamer ones? Frugal Side Phil. You know he's never watched that Sonic hat. Remember, DSP always said he used to buy everything from Think Geek back in the day. And then the comparisons kept coming in. So we see Phil dressed as the guy who burned everything down in Office Space because they stole his stapler. Then you see him dressed as the guy who wants the reports, the boss. And then of course his cow brother dressed as Cyrax. And of course DSP has to make a clip out of this. And he titles it, DSP goes pro streamer with a tie? And ladies and gentlemen, this apparently is the costume he bought last year, but didn't wear it because quote-unquote COVID happened in his house. And we have Secret. You know, I don't think he even bought a Halloween costume for his cancelled Halloween stream last year, which he said was due to having COVID. Are you telling me he bought an old night costume last year, just when all the hype on Kick this year was about him being a king? Yes, and he said this costume right there is a king's costume. Obviously, that's a knight's costume with a queen crown on it. And of course, people kept making comparisons, saying that DSP is dressed as Foodie Beauty. Then we have Mr. Ludacris. DSP is an out-of-shape alcoholic knight wearing a queen's crown for Halloween. And of course, he has to plug his mug and his merchandise here. We got Duty. Leave it to Phil to fuck up his costume. That's a knight's costume, bro. We got Agent Proper. King Phil the Retarded. How was this costume from last year? Did he really have brain swelling last year? And then we have Len the Deranged. POV, your Ket. Festrin, Lord of the Gut, and Glutony. And this dude walks through the fog wall. Then it's pretty convenient that Phil apparently bought this last year, but he coordinated with Kino Casino. They are soulmates after all, and PPP as a Grand Wizard makes sense. Then we have Secret doing detective work, September 5th, 2024, on the Edition CNN website. This is further evidence where Phil bought this costume this year in 2024, and not last year in 2023. Looking for a spooky getup, we found 50 of the best adult Halloween costumes. Great research, Phil. And you see there is Beetlejuice, Barbie, and the Night costume. Then we have Barrett Wells. I'm still hitting X to doubt on him saying it was the most expensive costume, even with DoorDash fees. And there it is, men's adult black medieval knight, $75 on DoorDash. And this one is absolutely disgusting. Mirrored entity. How a king goes down on his robust queen. I apologize for nothing.
You just have it levitate in front of you, and you smell the cheese, but you don't actually eat it. Maybe they're licking the top. They're going, ugh, 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 another 4 hours of licking till I finally digest. Ugh, ugh. What do I do with this?
Then we have Franny. A Brunel never pays his debts. And then DSP was complaining that scotch costs $100. However, it's a better deal if you give him $100 for every shot of a $60 scotch.
No, it's not single malt. Single malt's way too expensive. It's like $100 a bottle. You gotta get to that $100 milestone, right?
Then remember, he's a former alcoholic. He says he's recovered. And then we have this from Dragon. DSP forgot the drinking glass in his bedroom. It's hard to tell if he already tasted both, but the double peat is definitely open in advance. You can tell he's not tasting the double peat, as he just swallows it and claims he tastes what's on the label.
So the moment that we hit $100 in support, I will take my first shot of one of these and tell you what I think. All right? I forgot my shot glass. I left it in the bedroom. I got to go grab it. I have it in the bedroom when I was getting dressed in my outfit. I left the shot glass and a bunch of paper towels in case I get sloppy and make a big mess in here.
So next we get to the gameplay. So one of the games the fans voted in was Fear. And DSP was excited to play it because he remembers back in the day. Well, guess what, guys? Because he couldn't understand how to properly set the game, he just quit it altogether. Doesn't matter if the fans liked it. It's gone. Banned in an instant.
How you doing? Alright, this is terrible, guys. Are we really gonna play this? This is fucking awful. We should play something that's worth playing. This is crap. The frame rate is so bad, it's unplayable. Yeah, fuck this. And I can't even play it on... Fuck this. I can't even play it on gamepad. My hand's already killing me. This is a complete waste of time. But if you guys are going to ask me to play old games, you got to tell me ahead of time, like, oh, this game is not going to run well. You need to install a fix. You need to do that. I didn't know. Obviously, I don't have time to do it now. I'd rather play games that work. All right? So it's not that I'm against playing old games, but you guys got to tell me about this stuff ahead of time so I can get it set up, you know? Fuck this. This is just a waste of time. If you keep opening the door, there's a jump scare. Is there really? Alright. Well, this sucks ass. Fuck this. We're not playing this. We're going to play something different. Okay.
Another game he played was Dead by Daylight. DSP playing a stealth game. Why won't the game tell me where everyone is?
Here we go again with this bullshit. Let me notice. Didn't give me the ability. Yeah, I don't know how to get over the pallets. I don't understand it. I don't know. They got away. I don't get this at all. I really don't. I don't understand it. They disappear. You use your abilities. You pass right through them multiple times. It just seems like the killers are all fucking awful. They're all terrible. And there's no noise and no indication where they are at all. No. I hear nothing. Listen, it's silent. I don't know where the fuck they are. How the fuck do I find them? Look, there's no indications anywhere of anything. No sound is being given out. So how the fuck do I know where the enemies are? I'm literally just walking in a circle with nothing to do. I'm gonna turn the game off. I'm literally gonna turn it off. What am I playing for?
Then he went to play Inscription, which is a card game. What could go wrong with DSP, one of the dumbest human beings on the planet, playing a card game? Well, we have BITW awesome, but the game was super boring, awful, not competitive, and the game cheats.
What the fuck is this bullshit? I can't even do anything. Look, I can't use any of these. The only thing I can do is Sparrow. If I kill the Snow, I still lose. I'm literally still going to lose. Fuck this game. Here, I got one for you. Ready? Here, I got one for you. Ready? It's called... This game fucking sucks ass. It's boring as fuck. I'm falling asleep. I wanted to fucking play a Halloween game. That game is fucking trash. That's why it's on fucking Game Pass. What a complete waste of time that was. Thank God I didn't spend any money on that. Yo, that game was awful. What the fuck? Super boring. I didn't give it a chance. I didn't care to learn it. The second fight, he's already got cards that fly over yours, which break the rules. The third fight, he puts down 2 cards on turn 1, which you can't do, and he hits you twice. Why the fuck would I want to play that? Fuck that piece of shit game. What a waste of time. Why would you even play it? That's awful. That was so bad. Like, I don't want to play this. It's not even a competitive game.
Now keep in mind, these are all games that his fans voted on and wanted to watch him play. And then he played Fears the Phantom. We have Meow Block. Saw a bit of Tevin's restream, and DSP said it's messed up that a 14-year-old is left home alone. No wonder why he was okay with having his mommy brush his hair till he was 16/17, and why he was referring to himself as a kid when he was in his 20s. Then we have Mr. Views with a summary of this night. So what did I gather? A fun night of playing fan-nominated games, and he dropped several of them, insulted his viewers' taste, and made out that only bad games go on Game Pass. Oh, and more indie game bashing. Then it was time for the food. We have Banana Jones. Sorry Phil, try again. I can still get screen caps of you chewing on the food like this because it hurt in your teeth. Yeah, he was trying to block and not make those faces that he usually makes, but it was all in vain. It's always there. Your teeth hurt, Phil. The pain is always there. And also, Banana Jones, did your mother never tell you to make sure you swallowed your food before talking? And look at that disgusting sight. Absolutely disgusting. Then at this point, he was $400+ in support. But guess what, guys? Guess what? It wasn't enough. Remember when these events usually brought in thousands of dollars? And even during his renaissance, his big resurgence, he only has $400. Makes you think about how things really are, Phil. And we got this video. DSP got $3,000+ from Kick today, and got $400 in tips. Well, that's support, not tips. So far. Also, DSP, I haven't got any tips for a while. Can I get some?
Alright, let me stretch, guys. And guys, last chance as well to contribute and support the marathon. It would be great to get something. This entire $400 came in by 4 p.m. So I've been streaming for 3 hours with no contributions. It would be great to get something to end the marathon, if possible. Alright.
And also at one point, Kino Casino and DSP played Zombies. It was absolutely boring. Everyone was checked out. And I'm talking about Kino and Phil. But when he put out the clip of Zombies with Kino, he called themselves The Boys. That's right. Him and Kino are The Boys. Then we have JG Win. Finished skimming the VODs for numbers. My god, I'm glad I skipped it because it looked so awful. Not even the casino guys could save it for Phil. I think the most interesting part was at the end when he expressed disappointment at the lack of drinks, clearly showing no bounce in financial support for a crossover or from the alleged bump in viewers as part of a supposed resurgence. Hint, it's the same core whales at this point. Also, paywalling everything all the time, it's kind of shitty for a streamer. Then we got the final numbers from Secret. DSP Gaming's Halloween 2024 Marathon earnings. Real earnings after transactions, fees, and cuts. Tips, $124.67. Kick subs, $114. YouTube Super Chats, $76.99. YouTube members, $49.70. Grand total, $365.36. Now I will say this, most days he's getting around $400, but on a special event he got less than that. Nearly 9 hours of streaming. So that's where we're at with the Halloween event. Hope you guys like that. Click that like, share the video, leave a comment below, hit subscribe. Subscribe my other channels on the details of the end cards. And as always, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're all safe, healthy, and happy. Peace and love.